This is a presentation of RVT Entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening.
This is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
We'll go to NXT. I'll go to the CWC.
Hell yeah.
We'll be on 205 Live.
I can truly say that I have the whole damn world in my hand.
Goodbye and good night.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the WrestleCast, presented by RVT Entertainment on the BrokenInfinite.com, Podomatic.com, and iTunes, and wherever else you may find this fine audio recording, and on RVT Entertainment's official YouTube channel, but not live, because this is a WrestleCast mini recorded Sunday, August 20th, 2017, starting at 11:05. My name is Matty Jay, and that is TWK.
It's actually 11:07 p.m.
11:07. We started at 11:05, but never mind. Technically speaking, you're right. Tell them who you are, buddy.
This is TWK of TWK Reviews, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm here to entertain you as the main host for the WrestleCast, for this WrestleCast mini, as we review NXT Takeover Dallas. Or
Takeover Brooklyn 3 and SummerSlam.
Really? Because this felt like a WrestleMania.
This felt... Well, in length, if nothing else, but we're not alone during this.
NXT was only a couple, like 2.5 hours.
Only a couple hours,
so
but they're on the same length as the usual Takeover and SummerSlam was in Mania length. I think that's what the joke was. It fell flat. We're moving on. We're joined by our good buddy Mikshel.
Howdy, everybody.
Who joined me in the Skype call along with Easy and Jody for this particular shindig. And this is going to be pretty much a deconstructed thing. You obviously heard the music. This is going to be a little different. We're just doing the two big shows that we did this week, that we watched this weekend, and fucking off straight to winners and losers. I have not written anything down.
I have not had the opportunity to write anything down myself.
So we're probably going to skip that as well. But I will say this. What a good weekend to be a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
If you're a WWE fan, you got some good wrestling. We begin our festivities with, of course, Saturday nights. Pre-SummerSlam, pre-show, pre-thing. Let's call it what it is. NXT Takeover Brooklyn 3. Both
AKA
nights.
The main card.
The main card.
The main meal. The big deal of the weekend.
Yes, the stuff, and then the rest, and of course 4 hours of vegetables, but this is the dessert. We have dessert first. We have the cake first. Both nights, Barclays Center, Brooklyn, New York City, New York State, United States of America. And I gotta tell you, man, this felt like NXT's WrestleMania.
It did. We start off with a really good performance from Code Orange, although I will say WWE needs to get better on their production when it comes to live music.
I gotta say, man, they used to be good. I mean, Motorhead and Running Pool, and, well, they're not used to doing the live band thing anymore. It's usually lip syncing. But anyway, this was different than the usual NXT format of a couple of undercard matches and then all championships all the time. This is a little different. But we start with Andrade Cien Almas picking up a win over Johnny Gargano, 13-30. Oh, great opener. And one thing we will say about this crowd, put it for the whole weekend, molten hot.
Yes, especially for tonight.
Ooh, especially for SummerSlam, but especially for NXT.
By the way, the whole crowd was full of Bullet Club fans that did both nights because anytime there's a 2 count, 1, 2,
sweet! You know what? And they still do the whole 10 at the 10 count, and Ty Dillinger's nowhere near on the card. Fuck off. But the 2 sweet, the 2 sweet. Fair enough. I'll 2 sweet you right back, Brooklyn. And some international fans, I would assume.
You'd have to think.
You would have to think. As there was a beach ball. We'll get to that, but we'll get to that beautiful little spot.
Thank you, Claudia.
Thank you, Claudio. Easy. I gotta tell you what Easy said, but we'll get to that. Great opener though. Going back to Gargano and Almas. A little bit, Zelina Vega put a little bit of interference at the end, and Andrade picked up a win.
I liked that she threw in a DIY T-shirt to distract him.
Oh, beauty.
And then just to drive the point home further, Ciampa posted a GIF that somebody made on his Twitter account of like all the celebrations all the times that him and Gargano were together, and then it showed him at the end by himself.
Did you see Did you see the glorious bomb?
No, I did not. I did not see
Ciampa posted a solo glorious bomb. And it's like he raises the veil. Of course, glorious hits. Where is that? He turns around. It's a TV showing the final moments of Takeover Chicago.
Ah, nice.
Oh, Tommaso Ciampa, savage.
He also has Savage tweet tonight saying, "Red Dragon versus DIY will never ever happen."
And that just makes us sad in our head place. And Tommaso Ciampa once again heel. Good work, buddy.
That part right there, that wasn't just savage. That was vicious.
Oh yeah, that was Sid vicious. That was Psycho Killer vicious.
That's why he is the Sicilian psychopath.
Goddamn right. And Mauro Ranallo points for bringing up the Sicilian psychopath. This is why you keep Mauro Ranallo around. And again, the commentary tonight, beautiful. Speaking of commentary, they put in a 4th chair in there for Corey Graves for the NXT Tag Team Championship. It went 12 minutes even. It was the Authors of Pain defending against Sanity, and we were all thinking it's going to be Big Damo and Alexander Wolf. Nope, Eric Young. They did the thing where they start the match, Killian Dane on the apron, and when it's time for the tag, Eric goes, no, get out, no, let me tag in. And the way they explained it was beauty. Dane never tagged in legally.
Yes, he never tagged in, so he was never legally in the match. So I guess
that's a new that's a new amendment to the Freebird rule right there.
I think I may have seen this done once beforehand,
if at all. This is the first time I've seen that, but it makes sense.
It's like they always say: there's no rule that says dogs can't play basketball.
And to bring up the comment, Akam and Razar, the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I forgot about that tweet. Oh, God.
Everyone was all over that, man. Jeez.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a really good, hard-hitting match. And
this was a Haas battle.
Nikki Cross died for our sins.
Yes. Took a table bump. Or caused the table bump. She took a bump. That's awesome. Insanity, new tag champs. And then all of a sudden, Red Dragon, yes!
But before we get to Red Dragon, just know that now the undefeated streak of Authors of Pain is over! Yes. We'll get to those guys. Anyways, yes, Red Dragon appeared and destroyed everybody.
Yes.
So if you were wondering, I wonder if they're going to put Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly back together. The answer is yes.
I'll give you a reason to dance away. Oh. I know they're not going to use that, but if only. If only. Can a guy dream? Anyway, next up, we say goodbye to Corey Graves and say hello to Jim Ross, who in 12 minutes, in about 15 minutes did a better job than the 4 to 8 hour clusterfuck that was G1 special.
Yeah.
Definitely helps that you have a good, then 3/4 of your booth, of your now current booth, are good.
Yeah, it's like 3/4 of them at least were 100% fully aware of all the storylines going on.
But it was Aleister Black versus Hideo Itami. I wish I could have given Kenta a win, but you know what? For all intents and purposes, I want a rematch with that.
You know what?
Yeah.
Aleister Black's undefeated streak may not have ended, but there is one streak that did end with this match. Aleister Black entered to a live band and won. Think about it. Triple H twice. Bray Wyatt, CM Punk, all entered to live music. Sasha Banks entered to live music.
Randy Orton at 30.
Entered to live music, all of them lost.
Son of a bitch. And again, Code Orange, right? So there you go.
I think they may. I'm not sure if they do the full thing. I know because Code Orange has a female singer. I thought. So I think they made it in the back of it. Let me get to my phone.
Yeah, by the way, we're recording this live today, but you haven't noticed.
You can edit this part out.
We're not cutting that.
No.
Matty, cut this part out.
And it's in. Oh, new OSW.
Yes.
I marked out. That's all I'm going to say there. Marked out. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Moving on.
Aleister Black.
Theme song. Anyway, next up, well, you searched that.
Next up, on this page. Let's see. Rudolph All Evil by Incendiary.
Oh, okay.
So it must have gone the lead singer of Incendiary with the band of Code Orange.
More than likely.
Yeah, no, they just got Incendiary to sing and they just botched the announcing. Nonetheless, this was a really stiff match and my sister was not ready for it.
No, no.
Yeah, I was watching this with my brother-in-law and my sister, and my sister's not ready for how hard these kicks were going to be. Especially the last few at the end.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, we've been conditioned because we've been tempering Raw New Japan for the last year. Especially in the never open weight matches. But, stiff, and it was awesome, and I would not mind a rematch between these two.
Yeah, and this is another match where Hideo Itami absolutely brought it. So I think that this raises his stock even more despite him losing.
This renews faith in him, at least. So there you go.
And maybe by this time next year, Aleister Black as NXT champion or Aleister Black on the main roster.
I could see that. I could see NXT champion. Definitely. I'm not gonna lie. Next up, semi-main NXT Women's Championship. Went 14:50. The people in the thing were Ember Moon, and Asuka was the defending champion. Boys, match of the week, match of the night for sure.
Yeah.
This is, for me, match of the weekend.
I was gonna say weekend. I'm like, ooh, wait, there's a few matches in there. I'm like, you know what? Match of the weekend. Give it to those two ladies. God damn, that was a good one.
If anyone was waiting for Ember Moon to bring it, she absolutely brought it here.
She brought it, and I'm like, and Brooklyn was ready for her to see her crowned. But no, the streak continues. Asuka retains, but
are they just waiting for Kairi Sane? Is that what they're doing?
Kairi Sane, Kairi Hojo. Oh my god.
AKA Pro Wrestling's Go Kai Pink.
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I wrong?
You are correct.
She is indeed a pirate princess.
She is a
And what
pirate
Go-Kai
princess. She wears pink mostly.
Pink? And what is
Yeah.
Go-Kai Pink?
She's a pirate
And a princess.
and a princess. You're not wrong. I am nodding in agreement.
And I'm not in agreement with this match. Holy hell! Just when she finally hits Eclipse, went for that pinfall. 1, 2. God damn it! What the fuck? No.
Oh, that the minute that shoulder leaves the canvas, you can see the crowd going, "No!"
You were the chosen one.
So close, so close.
I think it would have been better had Ember Moon passed out instead of tapped out.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Nonetheless, absolutely fantastic match. Go check it out if you have not already.
Yeah, this is one to check out. And finally, the main event of the evening: Bobby Roode defending the NXT Championship of the World against Drew McIntyre, who came in with the
NYPD.
Emerald, the NYPD, the New York City NYPD Emerald Society.
yes.
Want to get the name right.
Yeah, it was a pretty epic entrance, although this match was just kind of all right, especially compared to the women's match.
Yeah, I unfortunately had to recover from that beautiful match, but they had 22 minutes, 25 seconds, and they did recover.
Yeah, they recovered by the end. But
They recovered by the end, which helps.
especially during the beginning, I think it felt too much like a WWE match, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. But considering both men working the WWE style in a sense, Bobby Roode has always been the kind of guy that work a TV match, especially as a singles heel. So, and this is not. I think this is probably the only knock we have about this match. This is a good match.
It was a really solid match.
It was a solid main event. Oh, and by the way, Drew McIntyre won the match, but you wouldn't have noticed. The crowd pretty much erupted the minute Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly showed up. But
And
that
then I saw a crowd video of what was going on in the aftermath, and you saw Adam Cole dart all the way from the back of the audience to the ring, and then just started assaulting McIntyre, which was just great to see from that crowd point of view.
and the crowd blew the fuck up for Adam Cole.
Yeah.
Like absolutely
no.
blew up. Mental.
For Adam Cole, baby.
Thank you. And the only reason I'm not screaming it because it's 11:30. For God's sakes, I don't want to, wake up the neighbors. But
Yeah, this is the only reason to me why this main evented over the women is because of this ending.
yeah,
Oh,
And unfortunately, while it wasn't on the official broadcast on WWE's YouTube, you had to see Adam Cole finally shout it in a WWE arena.
Adam Cole, baby.
Yep, and the whole crowd shouted along with him.
I think Triple H smiled and said, "Yeah, I think I found the winner."
And of course, we can't. If you're bringing up WWE videos, you can find online. Of course, there's always Bobby Roode's reaction to losing.
Oh my
And
God!
Thank you. Yeah, and Roddy Strong throwing some more salt at
Some
it.
salt in there. He's pissed off. Like, no interviews, no camera. Get the fucking thing out of the face. I'm leaving. And there's Roddy Strong in the background in a suit going, "Bye." Oh,
Is Roderick Strong going to join this faction? He is Mr. ROH, is he not?
he is. He is.
And one thing that Matty noted during our Toonami call last night was this is the first time that Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole have teamed up in years and years.
We originally thought it was around 4 years, but no, they split up around 2010.
Yeah, around the same time Eddie Edwards and Davey Richards were feuding against each other. Because that's around the time they had their blood feud and that
If
epic
you're a
match.
long-time Ring of Honor fan, your mind just blew up.
Because think about it, we've got Roderick Strong, we've got Adam Cole, we've got Bobby Fish, we've got Kyle O'Reilly, and the leader of them all, right on commentary, Nigel McGuinness.
Oh, you think Nigel's going to be the leader?
Oh.
Yeah.
All righty then.
You know what? You're on record, Mike. You're on record. Yeah, but I just realized Kevin Steen, El Generico, Tyler Black. And then you got Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, Adam Cole.
I don't think they're going to
Roddy
do like
Strong.
a New Japan. I don't think they're going to do a New Japan size faction.
But just not just in the faction, just like the list of names I just given you.
Right.
If you're an ROH fan, you're happy in your head place right now. Just saying.
Indeed.
Yep.
Anyway, speaking of happy in your head place, I left happy in my head place for the main event of this particular thing. Oh boy, 13 more matches. Oh God, 6 hours. I was about to say 7. It was 6. SummerSlam 2017. Again, the Barclays Center, Brooklyn, New York City. This was brought to you by KFC, by the way, if you haven't noticed. Thank you, HB Shizzle. We'll get to that to the end of that particular part, Dookie. They started with The Miz and the Miztourage and the Hardy Boys and Jason Jordan. The heels won 11-20.
Yeah.
I missed this match.
I did not. I will say full disclosure. I have not watched the first 3 matches. I have not watched the kickoff, so I'm out of that one.
I saw the kickoff.
All right, what'd you think?
Actually, it was a pretty well thought off match. The Hardys gave it their I think they gave a good show, and along with Jason Jordan, just wasn't quite up there for to go against the Miz, though. Like I said, Hardys took upon the Miztourage. Jason Jordan against Miz. Yeah, Miz just proved that he's just not quite ready to go for the title yet.
All righty then.
Wow, I'm yeah, a lot of people pissed off.
Yeah.
About the semi-main. We'll get to that. I'm just checking Twitter and Facebook. Oh boy. Neville regained the Cruiserweight title. That was a big pile of nuttin' from Monday, 11:45.
Yeah.
Defeated
Yeah,
Akira
I missed
Tozawa for
this
the
match,
Cruiserweight
although I
title.
did hear about it later on, and that to me just made Tozawa's entire title run entirely pointless.
Exactly.
Big pile of fuck you Cruiserweight division.
And it started off a theme for the longest part of the night.
Oh boy. There was a streak going in this one, folks. They almost ran the table.
They
Speaking
almost
of-
made it Survivor Series 2002 all over again.
Oh yeah, they almost did it. Speaking of, the Usos regained the SmackDown Tag Team Championship in 1920. I guess the New Day, the Usos, new champs.
I saw the last 10 minutes of this match, and it was absolutely amazing.
Yes.
I'm not too angry that the Usos got the titles back, although I would have liked to have seen it on New Day for a bit longer. And quite honestly, I would like to see the Usos feud with somebody different now, please.
Yeah, instead of like having to split up tag teams, maybe we could use them in the tag team division.
Also, Bennett the Sage pointed out something interesting.
Go ahead.
Biggie was not the legal man when he was pinned.
Oh,
Ooh.
someone fucked up.
Wonder if they're going to play that into Tuesday.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Before we got to the main card
The show proper.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there were two.
as I mentioned, there's a advertisement for KFC. And the whole idea was, they advertise like it's a new audition. Who will be the new colonel? Because that's the thing. There are multiple colonels, so whatever. And Dolph Ziggler shows up, but then Big Show. That's I lost weight for this role. I was like, yeah, sure. Becky Lynch showed up. R-Truth showed up.
Gold Dust.
Goldust showed up. Mojo Rawley showed up. Heath Slater showed up in the bad costume. It's like, I got kids. I need this job. I got kids. And the brawl ensues, and the big graphic goes, "Who is the next colonel?"
And we cut back to the arena.
Cut to the arena. Cut to the arena. Cue Shawn Michaels music. Out comes Shawn Michaels in full Colonel gear. Prancing around like he's Shawn Michaels.
So he is Shawn Michaels.
HB Colonel. Shizzle.
He is the HBKFC.
And he HBK, he went all around ringside, made sure that everyone knew it was him.
Yep. Danced around, posed on the table. They aired an edited version of that in the middle of the pay-per-view. And to quote our buddy Spade Ace from Toku Riffs, "Hi, I'm to paraphrase, I should say. Hi, I'm Matty Jay, and what?"
Yep.
Yep.
That's me and Easy and Mike especially. Started our Skype call at that going, I'm Mikshel, and what the flies was that? That's what he said.
Yep.
Speaking of what the flies was that, Baron Corbin lost. It was the curtain jerker. John Cena defeated Baron Corbin. At this point, I don't think it'll matter. At 10-15.
It was an alright match. Definitely one of Corbin's better matches. And John Cena won his first match since killing the Nexus.
Yep.
His first SummerSlam win since killing the Nexus. So that's a little interesting statistic there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, words.
Yep.
And Corbin...
First of 2 partnership matches.
Corbin only took 1 AA.
Yep.
Buried.
Not as much as Rusev.
Oh, God, yeah.
Corbin is so salvageable.
If he could shut the fuck up on Twitter, then yes.
Yep.
You think that's the problem?
He just... don't talk back at your goddamn bosses, for one.
Is that a thing that happened? Did Meltzer say that?
Well, there's a lot of things. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, name a thing, Baron Corbin probably did it. You know what I mean?
Well, he's not in as much heat as Enzo's in. He doesn't have as much as he has. If they're not to be believed, and considering that Enzo's treatment tonight.
Yeah, I think it's still 50-50 if you ask me. They're both in deep shit. Yeah. I think Corbin is in deeper shit because he's taller. But, you know, boo me all you want, dude. Baron Corbin's getting punished. We both know that now.
Hey, he's still salvageable. Enzo, not so much. Same thing with Rusev.
We'll get to him. Next up, Natalya versus Naomi for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Shock number 1, 11-10, Natalya, the new champ.
Yep,
submission, sharpshooter.
Yeah, one clean with the sharpshooter, and my only problem with this match is Naomi didn't sell the leg enough during the match.
Yeah, that's just one gripe.
Yeah.
Aside from that, it was a perfectly fine match.
Yeah.
And to me, this is Natty finally getting her title run.
Yeah.
That will probably end Tuesday with a cash-in.
Probably.
I don't see a heel cashing in on a heel that often, though.
Swagger did it.
Yeah. On Jericho.
Well, he did it.
On Jericho. SmackDown after Mania.
Yeah, and I believe
it led to
Swagger...
a shit run, but it happened.
Oh yeah, I thought that was the one that Swagger. No, that's right, Swagger. Okay, I'm thinking
Swagger. It's Swagger.
Yeah, it's Swagger. Yep.
Del Rio was a face. If you're thinking of that cash in,
that was Ziggler who cashed in on.
Yeah, that cash in on Del Rio.
And Del Rio was a face at that time.
Yeah. So for those wondering, wrong cash in.
Yeah.
But no, I agree. Perfectly serviceable match. Naomi could have sold a little more, but beyond that, they got plenty of time. They used it well. Speaking of that, Big Show versus Big Ass. Yep, that did happen. Split second, but it happened. And Tomori was suspended above the ring in a shark cage. Did not stop him from interfering, though.
Well, if you can call that interference. I did not care about this match. The only thing to note is Enzo took off his pants, oiled himself up, and then a whole bunch of people tweeted at Joey Ryan about gimmick infringement, and then Joey Ryan, tweet of the night. Let me find it here.
Oh, God.
He says, why did I just get 1,000 Twitter notifications about something Enzo did at SummerSlam? It's 9 a.m. here. I'm trying to sleep.
Oh.
So, yeah, Enzo oiled himself out, got out of the cage, got knocked out, and then Cass booted Big Show twice, pinned him. That's the match.
That's all you need to know about that one.
Yep.
I don't like it. I do not like it.
It was just so this is why I think Enzo is in deeper, because he did not do anything productive in his match whatsoever.
We'll see. I say it's still even. But we'll see.
Corbin at least got offense in.
That's true. But again, it was against Cena.
I know, but to me, as long as you get at least some offense in during the match, you look good.
He didn't. He should have kicked out of the first AA. He didn't.
Yeah,
Not to me, that's punishment. That's still deep shit. They're just going, oh, God, we got to keep... Vince McMahon still has a raging boner off for him, allegedly. But anyway, semantic details. Here's the guy who's going to... We're not going to argue with this. Rusev's getting fucking buried.
Oh, yeah.
Hard.
Especially because he attacked Orton before the match, and then as soon as the match started, two or three moves, then RKO, 1, 2, 3.
Randy Orton defeated Rusev 10 seconds.
Jesus.
That's the official time. That's the time on Wikipedia right now.
Son of a whore.
Yeah. The beatdown was a couple of minutes, so if you add that to it, it'll probably 210, 220, but no, 10 seconds. Bell to bell.
Which just makes Rusev look even worse, because he got the jump on Orton, so lost in 10 seconds. Rusev could be such a gigantic megastar.
And non-WWE, apparently.
It just all right, there's one thing that really annoys me, is that they're letting their sort of political bullshit backstage politic games run things way more than actual sense. That's what it feels like.
Oh, we'll get to the semi-main, believe me. Next up, Sasha Banks, Alexa Bliss, Raw Women's Championship 13-10. We got a new champ in Sasha Banks.
Once again, continuing the trend.
Continuing the trend, and again, continue with the women's matches. Solid.
This is the one title change I really do take umbrage with, because the Raw Women's title has changed hands more than any belt in the past 365 days.
True. I'm just talking about I'm just saying. Okay, the match itself was fine. I agree with you.
The match itself was.
They shouldn't be hot dogging
good.
the goddamn women's championship. I agree with that. I'm just,
Yeah, the match was good, but they have switched that belt around more times than any belt in recent memory that I could think of.
Yeah.
I cannot, the U.S. title maybe in the past couple of months, but aside from that, the Raw Women's title has just gone from...
The U.S. title I can forgive if for nothing else, it's story mode. There's a story attached to it. There's build up to it. The Women's Championship, I'm with you. I have to take umbrage with it. It's like, the matches are good and there's catharsis, but there's that's too much. You just said it.
Yeah,
because
in the past year, it's gone from Charlotte to Sasha to back and forth between them 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, it was 3 or 4 times.
And then to Bayley, and then to
Alexa Bliss,
and now to Sasha.
Yeah.
And the frequency of it happening is just a bit much for me. If
Too
they're going to
fast.
put on Sasha, keep it on her until at least November, if not Royal Rumble.
It's as if they're trying to build up their women's division, or at least trying to reward their women's division. But you could tell it's not. It's something's up. But again, match was fine.
Yeah.
Match was perfectly serviceable. Both women, are working very well together. They had 13
And of course,
minutes
Sasha
again.
is just an amazing wrestler.
Yeah, and Alexa Bliss is no slouch. And they had 13 minutes, and they used it. They used it to their advantage. That's awesome.
And
Go.
I was just going to say, and I really liked the ending sequence.
Yeah, beautiful sequence. Next up, Finn Balor. He defeated Bray Wyatt in 10:40. I'm tired. Shut up.
This was an alright match.
If nothing else, I could have gone without this match in this card. Actually,
it was definitely.
This was a Demon Balor pop.
It essentially was that. It was just.
This was an excuse to get Balor in makeup.
Yeah, and just show off that Demon Balor is basically undefeatable.
Yeah.
And that entrance though.
That entrance is, like I said, it was there for the entrance. They could have just done in like a few minutes. What the hell, Bray Wyatt ain't getting Brad back. They're not building Bray Wyatt back up. It's just the same old build him up, spooky. Here's the guy that knocks him down. Oh, he's knocked out. It's like he's not as spooky anymore, guys. This isn't Friday the 13th. This is Jason X now.
Bray Wyatt seems to find himself in the same place Kane was in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
But just back aside to the Corbin match. And the changing of his entrance.
Oh, God, yeah. That's the first time I'm hearing his new theme and seeing his new entrance and state of it.
Yeah.
I like this.
Not bad.
Yeah, but compared to the last one he had?
Yeah, the last entrance thing was definitely better, definitely suited him.
The last entrance, that was him.
It was.
So, what was so wrong with that?
I assume Vince just wanted new music.
Stupid is what it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, match was okay, but this is literally there for an excuse for Finn Balor, who, then again, he was working his balls off, but this is just, burying Bray Wyatt deeper and deeper.
To be honest, there really was no real win here because either Finn loses as the Demon, which you just don't do, especially at this point.
Or Bray Wyatt loses even more stock with the fans because spooky shit don't work. Simple as that. Again, we went for this isn't Friday the 13th.
I think his spooky shtick could work if they just kept him consistently strong, which they've never done.
Yeah. Anyway. Next up, Raw Tag Team Championship, 1835. Guess who, folks? New champs, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins. They defeated Cesaro and Sheamus. And, okay.
For me, this is the best match on the main card.
Yeah, match of the night on the main card. If for nothing else, we went from easy calling the entrance gear for the now former champs dresses to Cesaro addressing the beach ball debacle in a very public way to, they're kilts. I'm sorry for the dresses. They're kilts now.
Oh, he went Bobby Heenan.
Whereas, Mike, am I wrong?
No.
Good old Royal Rumble 92.
Oh, yeah.
That's a kill. I take it back. That's a kill. Oh, no, that's a dress. That dress wearing
there was
freak Roddy Piper.
There were some people chanting boring and whipping out the beach ball. There was a beach ball flying around, and Cesaro had none of it. Right straight to the crowd, took the thing, ripped the fucking thing to shreds, and the crowd popped.
I popped for that because I was like, finally, someone destroyed that beach ball.
Thank you.
That is the only thing I don't like about international crowds. They keep on bringing those beach balls. I'm like, no, stop it. Stop it.
It only works one night a year at that. You do not Mexican wave the Shield reunion, or 2/3 of it. Great match, though.
Oh, yes. Tons and tons and tons of great near falls.
Oh, yeah. for sure. We're gonna have to plow through it, I think. This is not a mini. This is a big show. Well, still a mini.
Yeah.
This is just a little extra longer, so we have a lot of wrestling to talk about. Next up, United States Heavyweight Championship. Shane McMahon was a special guest referee. Did a fine job, if you ask me. 17:30. AJ retains.
Broken the streak and the trend here tonight.
Yeah,
Yep.
broke the trend. And again, they were working the rough bumps, and then Shane was just at his job.
And I really like the finish of AJ hitting the phenomenal forearm and the Styles Clash just to put the little period on the end of the sentence.
Again, keeping Owens as strong as possible as well, too. Good idea.
Yep.
I just love this match. That was a great. The story was well told. All three men told their story well.
I think this is the best match AJ and Kevin had together.
I will not argue that statement. That might be their best one. Best one Shane McMahon's ever ref too, if you ask me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue that.
And
And I
now,
think this is going to be the start of that Kevin Owens Shane McMahon feud.
yeah, I think that might be it as well.
Also, one thing before we go forward is
sure.
during the show we also got a commercial for No Mercy.
Yep. Oh, easy. I will quote Easy verbatim. I have the strangest boner right now.
There's nothing strange about mine. I think Easy might need to see a doctor.
Now, for those who don't know, Easy is a big Alexa Bliss mark.
Aren't we all?
Mm-hmm.
That was a really cool commercial there.
That was like, okay. That was a little bit of what the fuck. It's like, what the fuck till it's Alexa Bliss. Boing. Again, Easy at the end of the commercial. I say as hell. I take no umbrage in saying the following. Thank you, V1.
Oh, cool. I'm glad that went through. I wasn't sure if I was loud enough.
Yeah, you don't do it as well as V1 though. I think he does it.
Well,
with
that's the first time I've ever done that. So
yeah, I think it was like, no, I can't do it. No, that's this one. I can't do it.
Yeah, it's really hard to do.
If V1, you're the man on that one. Semi-main. Oh boy, only 11 minutes. Wow,
I feel like this match got cut.
11:25.
I almost feel like this match got. I almost feel like this match got cut for time. I think it needed an extra 5 minutes.
It needed it, yeah. Definitely. Shinsuke Nakamura, Jinder Mahal. There was interference, so yeah. Guess what? Jinder Mahal won. Cut to shocked faces in the crowd, expecting Nakamura's win, but nope.
I really feel like this would have been the perfect time to put the belt on Nakamura, just because of the atmosphere.
They fucked up Nakamura. It's official.
By the way, before we say anything else about this match, before they started, actually during the match, during the opening moments, they played commentary from both the Indian and the Japanese teams.
Good call on both. They started with the Hindi team.
When they showed the Indian team,
yeah.
When they did show the Hindi team, when they were showing the match live, it had the word replay on it.
Suffered for Botchamania.
And dun 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 dun
dun.
Anyways, this match was good, but I feel like it needed an extra 5 minutes. It really did.
There's potential between those two.
There was. It felt like we just got a teaser. This felt like a SmackDown match.
This should have been This should have been 17 minutes.
Could you imagine just how much better this match would have been? Just 5 more. Just 5 more. Just 5 more.
5 more. With the Singhs knocked out for the most of it, and just have Jinder Mahal have a clean win.
Yeah,
a clean win.
I was expecting, Singhs get knocked out, and then we get 5 minutes of actual really good wrestling between the two, which I think we would have gotten.
And like I said, I was looking forward to it because I'm like, both guys can go. Like Jinder Mahal is underrated in the ring.
Yeah, I feel like they're just I don't want to say
building him up as the dirty heel, and that's fine, but if you're gonna have him put over, if you're gonna have him go over Shinsuke Nakamura, make it mean something, not the regular interference shtick.
Yeah, I feel like that shtick is starting to get a little old because that's been every single title.
That's
match
every win, and that's every win, literally.
Well, he did. I think he beat Sami Zayn and Mojo Rawley clean.
Yeah, I'm talking pay-per-view championship.
Oh, pay-per-views, yeah, pay-per-views.
Yeah, championship win, all of them dirty.
And I just think they need to sort of mix up how he wins, at least.
Yeah.
And now I have to wonder, like, what's going to be the next program? They're going to, like, crown it on Shinsuke at the next pay-per-view and be like, oh, now, if anybody interferes, Jinder loses. Like, it feels like that has to be the next step, right?
That should have been SummerSlam, though.
It should have been.
You know.
Nonetheless, this was good. It just felt like it should have been way better, and it just felt like they cut it off right as if it was about to get to that next level.
Yeah, they were about to turn up the heat.
Also, Mumbles, somebody get this woman a switch so I can have my revenge on her. She cursed this match. Mumbles cursed this match.
Oh, no.
That voodoo queen.
Oh, no. She called Jinder, right? Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, no. Mumbles. Yeah, some heat on you, lady.
And she didn't just celebrate to me. She was celebrating, period.
That reminds me, she forgot. Oh, no. Did she send me anything yet? No, she didn't. No.
Oh.
Ah, she probably forgot. Ah, nuts.
Wait.
You know what? If she does send me something, I will play it in a couple of weeks. How's that?
Yeah.
Because we got to move
on. By the way,
on.
Before we go forward, congratulations to Ricochet and Tessa Blanchard for their 2-year anniversary.
Hey!
Hey!
Golf clap for that. Awesome. Congratulations. And then there's the main event. We don't have... Actually, hold on. Let me refresh. See if we have time. Enough time. We'll have elapsed to get one. Yes, indeed, we do. All right. Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe, Fatal 4-Way. Universal Championship with 20 minutes, 45 seconds. I should not have loved this match as much as I did. But God
it was a good
damn.
match, but I'm kind of just done with this whole like Lesnar title reign at this point.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were, I will say this, for all the faults Brock Lesnar has, Braun Strowman looked good.
He did, and it really felt like
he made him look unbeatable.
And as much as this was Shinsuke's time to win, this also felt like Braun's time to win. And it's weird that they're just delaying their wins when the timing is just perfect right now. You could feel it in the atmosphere. The crowd wanted it so badly, yet WWE just feels like they're just like, no, not yet. We don't want to do it just yet. But it's like, no, the crowd seriously just fucking stop it. Just fucking stop it. Just fucking listen to them.
It's predictable because it feels right. But sometimes, again, god damn, all four gentlemen in this, god damn, good job, boys.
Yeah, I think with the 4 people in this match, it really covered up a lot of Brock's faults because he didn't do anything different.
No, he didn't do anything different. They hit it very well, and all 3 men all 4 just beat the piss out of each other. Let's be honest.
Yeah, especially Strowman, who for a good portion of the match looked like he was just going to murder everyone, roll somebody into the ring, murder them again, pin them, which I would have loved to have seen. Had that happened, I would have been like, you know what? This is a good match, great pay-per-view. I'm going to sleep happy.
Yeah, this is one of those. This is one of those. You know what? Easy and I, we were scared. Oh fuck, they're gonna put it on Roman. There's gonna be a riot. But no, Brock Lesnar win. And so you know what? After a match like that, we'll fucking take it.
At this point, I think I would have taken Roman.
Again, on an individual case here, let's not go over. Okay, like Brock Lesnar wins. LOL. Fuck you, Vinny. But on a pay-per-view as a whole, though. Not bad.
Yeah.
We could have gone
wasn't bad. It was definitely better than some of WWE's recent efforts.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Mike, what do you score? What say you? What's the score for this one?
I give this one. Yeah, I give this one 4 out of 5.
T-Dub?
Let's see.
I don't see 4 out of 5 out of you, but
No. Let's see. Cena versus Baron was all right.
yeah.
After that, we had. All right, let me just get the match card up so that way I can sort of evaluate this in my head. By the way, we didn't rate the NXT show.
4 out of 5. 4 out of 5.
Yeah, 4 out of 5 for
4
NXT.
Yeah,
For
4
sure.
out of 5.
For those wondering. Not 5 out of 5. They've had better, but 4 out of 5. There was still the hot crowd helped. By the way, I put the link in the chat for you.
No,
there.
I just pulled it up on my phone.
Oh, perfect.
All right, so let me just see the matches here. Let's see. Cena versus Corbin was all right. Natalya versus Naomi.
I can easily see 3.5 out of you, though.
Let's see, John. That was all right. All right. Terrible. Terrible. Good. All right. Really good. Really good. All right. Pretty good. So, let's see. The average is out.
Sounds like 3.5.
This is difficult. Because there are 2 really, really bad matches.
There's some bad matches, but they're spread out. You know?
No, the 2 really bad matches were back to back.
Cass and Rusev, but I think the difference between Orton and Rusev, it's like Orton and Rusev. I mean, Cass and Rusev, is that Rusev only had 10 seconds. It was like quick. It was a quick shit.
Still really, really bad. Just horrible use of talent.
Yeah, but they got the shit out of the way.
I'll give the show. I hate to go to quarters, but 3 1/4 out of 5.
All right, Brock Lesnar did it for you. I could tell. If anybody else, you probably would have squeezed a 3.5 out of you. Possibly. Depending on the winner, of course. Braun would probably have brought it up to 3.75.
That's a probability.
Yeah. Anyway. For me, though, I'm with Mike on this one. 4 out of 5, man. I had a thorough enjoyment. This is one of the easiest watches. I mean, yeah, Cass and Orton, but that was like 15 minutes out of the 4-hour pay-per-view. We were back to getting some good stuff.
And really, there was not much filler in this one.
Yeah, like if there's anything else, the filler was the Balor Wyatt match, but again, it was not the worst.
No,
Cass and Show, bad filler. Orton and Rusev, that was just an RKO, just an excuse to get a quick RKO and get the fuck out of here. Also, yeah, that feeding the rumor for a Rusev release there, boys. Nice one. But no, I'm with Mike. 4 out of 5. Would have been nice to see Shinsuke Nakamura win one. I would have probably put it to 4.5, but you know.
Yep.
Again, hot crowd helps everything. On a repeat watch, probably would get a 3.5 though. There's a few skippables in there.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're done here.
Yep.
We're out of here. We're done. If you're listening to this, we're probably putting this up on Monday, and the Podomatic stuff will be coming in probably during Monday night, and of course on the Broken Infinite during Monday night. So if you're listening to this, you're probably enjoying Raw and trying to find something to listen to instead of Booker T's Chucky Ducky quacking the thing.
His tea timing the thing.
Wasn't Otunga supposed to take a spot after a few weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on the pre-show. So
he was on the pre-show, and he was fucking that up too.
Yep.
Well, are we measuring time with Gallifreyan or something?
Possibly.
Oh God. Anyway, hey, a quick little plug for what I'm doing on Friday, because we're not going to be live Friday. I'll be over here at Japan World Heroes, August 26th. And the 27th, Pasadena Convention Center in Pasadena, California. Will be myself and Easy. I'm only there for the Saturday because I'm flying back the next day. Sad face, but I will be there for 8 glorious hours. Come by, say hi. I know I'll be saying hi just to a few people. Looking forward to it. California. I've been looking for it for a little while now, so it's going to be fun. But that is it for now. We thank you very much for coming in and saying hi. And why did I go to black? It's supposed to be over here. There you go. That's it for now. We thank you very much. On behalf of Mikshel.
Oh, this is Mikshel who reminds you to believe in Fez mode.
And of course, TWK.
This is TWK of TWK Reviews telling you to work your gimmick.
My name is Matty Jay, relying on professional wrestling, sports independent promotion as soon as possible. We will see you not on August 25, but September 1st, 2017, what I'm talking about. Yeah. We'll see you in September.
We're taking a year of vacation.
Yeah. I need a vacation. Have a good one. Have a safe one. I'll see you at Japan World Heroes, and I will see the rest of you next week. Couple of Fridays
Good
from
night,
now.
ladies and gentlemen. Maddie's tired. Good night.
Goodbye, goodbye, and good night.
Ma.
Pow. Bye, bye, bye.
He said it! He said it!